The Grand Master, accompanied by the Grand Officers, should, at least once a year, or as often as he may deem expedient, visit the lodges under his jurisdiction to make the customary examination. When this laudable duty becomes impracticable, from the extent of jurisdiction and large number of lodges, the Grand Master may appoint any one or more of his Grand Officers, who shall visit and inspect such lodges as the Grand Master shall designate, and make report to him of the result. The following is the ceremony observed on each occasion. The Grand Master, or presiding Grand Officer, notifies the lodge of the intended visit. The lodge is opened on the 3rd degree, and when the Grand Officers are ready, the tiler makes the regular alarm. The procedure is the same as that ordinarily used when visitors are announced and received, except that the response of the tiler and junior deacon is,
"The Grand Master of Free and Accepted Masons of the State of Insert gives notice of his intention to enter this lodge at this time, with his suite."
The Worshipful Master's reply to the junior deacon is,
"Thank you. Be seated."
The Worshipful Master addresses the brethren.
Brethren, a number of you sufficient for that purpose will respond to the gavel and form 2 straight parallel lines, facing each other on the south side of the lodge.
The Worshipful Master gives 3 knocks with his gavel. The sufficient number of brothers rises. All others remain seated.
Brother stewards,
The stewards rise and salute.
you will verify the alignment of these lines at a proper distance apart and place yourselves at the west end of the lines with rods crossed.
The stewards position themselves at the west end of the line, with their rods crossed.
Brother escort, you will retire and escort the Grand Master and his suite into the lodge.
Brother escort goes between the lines to the lodge door, opens it, and goes out to the Grand Master, leaving the door open, guarded by the tiler.
Most worshipful Grand Master, the Master of Name, Lodge Number, Insert, has deputed me to escort you and your suite into the lodge, which is in readiness for your reception.
The Grand Officers enter by 2 and pass between the lines to the east end thereof, the 2 of lowest rank being in front, and followed by the 2 of next highest rank, and so on, the Grand Master and the escort being in the rear. As the first pair enters the door, the Master brings all the brethren to their feet, rising with them. Each pair in the procession separates when, in turn, it reaches the east end of the lines, each Grand Officer taking his place at the end of the line on his side, facing inward, they having been requested to do so by the escort before entering. The Grand Master and escort pass through the lines and ascend to the south end of the dais and stop, facing north. Brother escort salutes the Worshipful Master.
Worshipful Master, I present Brother, full name, Most Worshipful Grand Master of Free and Accepted Masons of the State of Insert.
The Worshipful Master welcomes the Grand Master, who then remains standing near the Master's station, facing the lodge, and Brother escort leaves the dais, but without passing between the lines.
Brother escort, you will present the other Grand Officers and escort each of them to a place in the east.
Brother escort presents the remaining Grand Officers singly before the altar according to rank.
Worshipful Master, I present Brother, full name, Right Worshipful Deputy, Grand Master of Free and Accepted Masons of the State of Insert.
The Worshipful Master welcomes him, and Brother escort conducts him to a chair in the east. This procedure should be followed for all other Grand Officers present, except that the escort giving each his appropriate title should say, for example,
Worshipful Master, I present Brother, full name, Right Worshipful Senior Grand Warden of Free and Accepted Masons of the State of Insert.
All the brethren are still standing.
Grand Master, behold your brethren. Brethren, behold your Grand Master, and join me in giving him the private grand honors.
The private grand honors are given by the lodge brethren. At the word brethren in brethren, behold your Grand Master, all face east, including the line, which until his time have been facing each other, and the stewards place the lower ends of their rods on the floor, resuming proper position immediately after the grand honors. Master then tenders the gavel to the Grand Master and invites him to preside. If the Grand Master accepts, the Master should take a place among the brethren, and the Grand Master may request the other officers of the lodge to surrender their seats to the corresponding Grand Officers present. If the Grand Master does not accept the invitations to preside, the Master sets the lodge and proceeds, the Grand Master being seated adjacent to him. Should the Grand Officers retire before the lodge is closed, the same formation and order of procession may be used as at their entrance.